In this module 2, we'll be discussing about the main idea, like how to talk about the main idea of a complex text, how you have to comprehend that. Comprehend the standard spoken language, listen and perceive the information from live broadcasts. How many of you, how many of you listen to live broadcasts? Do you listen to live commentary kinds of thing, the live news and all that?
Yes. Crickets in commentary will say, or else radio will.
Yeah, I also watch the broadcast sometime, and yeah, I'm fan of cricket, so I watch that commentary of the cricket.
Okay.
Same for me. I also watch the commentary of cricket.
Listen to cricket commentary. I believe you.
News, and I also listen some news.
So in that case, you would be having really good vocabulary. Yes, if you listen to cricket commentary, you will find out that how much good words they use. So first, we'll be talking about the complex text. What is a complex text, first of all? One reason for determining the main idea of a text is to ensure that reader has understood the main point the author is making. The thing is that why we find it complex, because at times we are not able to relate, right? Just a second. Yeah, at times what happens is we are not able to relate what we are reading to, right? So that in case we find it difficult to comprehend. Got it? So if we, let's say if you like cricket a lot, even if there'll be some words in the commentary which you will not understand, still you will enjoy the commentary, still you will try to comprehend it to some extent, because you have an interest with the cricket. You know how bat moves, or how ball comes, how batsman takes the ball. So these things are quite you can say acquaintance to you. That is the reason you find it easy to comprehend. However, if someone who doesn't know anything about cricket and it's completely Greek to that person, in that case, it would be a complex one, right? So every author has a purpose for writing a text. Why texts are written? Because it has some purpose behind it. It has some purpose behind writing the text. What is the purpose? Purpose is to enable the reader to get a view of whatever is written, right? And then is another reason for determining the central idea is that it can help the reader figure out what themes may be found in the text. Now, again, some of the things you will be able to understand if you are able to relate to some of the things they have included in their text. Now, understanding the main context, the first point is identifying the main idea. Just a second. Please go through with it for once. Yeah. Is it comprehensible? Whatever is written, are you able to understand? Yes, Amit, Nayan, Divya, please
Yes.
respond.
Yes, yes, I understood.
Anything which is not, which you have found difficult, or it is not which you are not able to understand.
In the first point, I just want to know, like I'm not able to get that one key. In the last para, like do not mistake these viewpoints for the main idea the writer of the text is trying to convey.
Yes.
So I didn't get this point. Like first one is okay, I got that, but this one after this I do not able to get.
Okay, when you start reading something, there is not only one point of view which is being discussed. There are so many other things which are also given. Uh, However, those things are in context with the main idea. Okay, let's say I ask you to write something on your first visit to any of the outstation town, like let's say any of the outstation destination. It can be anything. It can be a like fun place you had visited. It can be some educational place or religious place or anything. It can be, right. So you would be providing different things about that particular place. However, your basic idea is to convey that how much you had enjoyed your visit and how much fun you had made during your visit, right?
Yes, yes.
So this is what is being explained in the first point. Got it?
Okay. Hmm. The second point is clear to me.
Okay, look for the repeated words and ideas that indicate the writer's topic and the point being made about it. So when I'll ask you to write something on your trip, you will be like continuously or you will be repeating some of the words. Like we had great fun, we all were together, we enjoyed somewhere. So having fun, enjoying, being all together. So these are some of the repeated words, some of the repeated emotions you are reflecting, which highlights the basic idea or the major part to be conveyed. I believe now the topic, now the point one and two is clear.
Yes.
Okay, there are 3 points, 3, 4, and 5. Starting with Divya and then Amit and then Nayan. You three will explain these 3 points to me. Okay?
Yeah.
So, Divya will go first and then Amit and then Nayan. Okay, the Amit and Nayan?
Weigh the amount of the time given to each point, each viewpoint means if the author is giving a stress to the some point equally, then it is neutralized subject. If he is giving a more stress on one particular subject or point, means he is strongly agreeing that point and or disagreeing that point than other. The second one, if he is using, however, in the his sentence or in point, he is disagreeing that point. Means he want to convey on top of that other point, counterpoint. The third one is if he repeats the title again and again, there is a main idea will be repeated again and again.
Yes, Amit, your turn.
Yeah. So in the 4 point, it's saying ki like sometime writer have their own viewpoint or they want to justify ki maybe like they have writer want to show his own viewpoint on some particular situation. So in that case, in the sentence, if it is like however is coming, so it means ki this word representing that the writer have some different point of view regarding to that particular situation, and then after he will represent it the his opinion on that situation. So just reading that one, ki look for the word that single the writer analysis of the situation. If writer follow a particular viewpoint with however, then you can assume that the writer does not entirely agree, like they have some different point of view on that situation, so the writer is going to represent with this one. Yeah, this is the 4 point.
So we actually need to understand that what is the writer's perspective. Writer's perspective should always be in regard to its reader. Let's say there is a author who likes to write more on the political issues. Now, if he will start targeting the population who doesn't have much interest in politics, of course he won't be able to gain any recognition, right? So the writer's perspective is very much important, whether the writer is understanding the reader or not, right? So I was giving you an example of political, let's say someone who writes on the political issues or someone who writes on the art, like let's say art, uh, some artist and all. So the person needs to be sure about the reader's idea. Got it? So that is the reason when any of the keywords like furthermore or in addition to this, you will get to know that writer isn't agreeing to something. However, if in a however is used here as well, like these words are used in contrast, contrary. So this shows that the writer has some other narrative. Got it? These 2 points are clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. So Nayan, it's your turn now. Identify the title and the headings.
Okay, so fifth point is identify the title and headings. In non-fiction writing, the title often repeats the main idea of the reading. So in non-fiction writing, Mohita, please correct me if I'm wrong. So non-fiction is actually uh, it's about the real events. Yeah, so for example, I have one book, Steve Jobs. So from the title or heading, I know what will be in the book. What is this book about? So yeah, it will often repeat the main idea of the reading.
So in the non-fiction writing, it's basically someone's experiences which are being narrated, which are being presented in their own way. Let's say I have experienced something. I have my own story about some event. I will be penning down it for you. So I will be doing it with the what I have observed. However, if I will narrate it to someone else, that person will be penning down that thing. That person will pen down not the similar way what I have narrated, but its own particular way, right? So this says that we people have a different narrative style, right? So what happens is this in this particular style, your reading, you're like there is a constant repetition of some of the keywords, right? So these keywords will let you know that what can be there in the story or how you are to relate that story to the other person. Got it?
Yes.
Any confusion?
Hey, just Moita, the bird they usually repeats. Go to the point number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in non-fiction writing, the title often repeats the main idea
Main
or
idea.
represent the main idea. Just the bird, it little bit confusing me. Ki,
Okay. Repeats the main idea means the title basically presents the title basically echoing what you will be reading in the story.
yes,
Got it?
yeah. So here he's saying ki repeats. Matlab, the title itself is getting repeated in the main idea.
Repeat is it's not particular like in English language you are not always to take any word particularly with the same meaning. Your repeat says that from the title it will be quite easy for you to understand what you will be going to read.
Okay. So
Got it?
it's similar to the represent or something like that,
Yeah,
but where we
presenting or
uh,
echoing or highlighting.
echoing. Ah, okay, got it.
Got it?
Yes, yes.
Any doubts till point number 5?
No.
Okay, this also will go with the same 6, 7, and 8. 6 is for Divya, 7 is for Amit, and 8 is for Nayan. Okay, I'll let you. So when there'll be lots of adjectives in the story, that simply means that it is about some personality. So
Yeah.
when there will be lots of names with adjectives, or it says that someone is trying to highlight more about the character of someone, right? However, there will be lots of adverbs. Then, in that case, it is significant. It is signifying about someone's deeds, someone's work,
Or we can say action.
action. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So, if a writer prefaces a source with the word successfully presents his case. So, if the writer is up with the thought that whatever person had taken the case, the person is successful. That believes that the writer believes in the idea of that person. Got it?
Not
However, if
clear
the
yet.
okay, let's say I applaud Divya how she had explained the point. Got it?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
in that case, I am up with Divya's perspective, how Divya had taken the point.
Okay.
However, if I'll say on the contrary, Divya, there is one more point, or I'm not very much okay with the thought. So in that case, the writer is not having the same idea as you are having.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Yes.
So yes, Amit, now you can go. Look for
Yeah.
an introduction and conclusion.
Yes. So yeah, I relating this 7 point with the 6 point. So because it coming to the conclusion. So the writer like looking for like whenever we are going to read something, writer they have some introduction section and some conclusion section. So these two sections where like the writer want to give more ideas about the main topics what the writer going to be write. So I just going reading the paragraph. Look for the introduction and the conclusion. These are both areas where writer tend to briefly summarize the point of the text. So it means what he going to be write in the text or the main content. He summarize little bit like making some pointing, giving some light or showing the path. The main text is going in the main text is for this one. The introduction and the conclusion of most reading are usually comparatively brief. However, they serve to drive home the main point of the writer. So yeah, introduction is like giving an ideas ki what the writer is going to discuss on which points or what the main topic content, and the conclusion it means like he also conclude with his own idea and also like summarizing the whole text. So this the 7 points. It's
Break down the paragraphs into the meal concept, main idea, evidence, analysis, and the link. So, the break down the central idea in the with paragraphs. The varying viewpoints will be writer's evidence. The analysis, however, will be the writer's own thoughts and should point to writer's main idea. So, yeah, you need to you should not uh,
It says, okay, Anyan, thank you so much. So it says basically breaking down is segregating something. Breaking down is distributing your ideas. Okay.
yeah.
So let's say you have a one main idea. Now you have to explain that idea. You will be using different ideas in order to make the person understand about what you're trying to convey. And for that main idea, you will try it. You will be you will look for the evidences, and then you will analyze those evidences and link those evidences with the main idea. Got it?
Yes.
So comparing viewpoints will be writer's evidence, because writer ने जो लिखा है, writer have what writer have written, that will allow you to think in the same process. Got it? So the analysis, however, will be the writer's own thought, because writer has written it with its own conviction, with its own perception. So you will be able to understand only what the like on only that part where which has been highlighted. Got it?
Yes.
And that will that automatically will become the main idea. So this covers the first point. Now this is the example. Choose the main idea sentence in the paragraph below. You three will be doing it in on your rough pads. You have your rough pads with you.
Yes.
So once you are done with the activity, please let me know. You need to separately. You need to have your own these answers. This is first example. Like from these four options, there will be one correct option. Again, from these three options, you'll be having one correct option, and so on. There are three, four exercises. Please continue.
The first one, A. For centuries, people have had different ways of trying to cure their hiccups. They are talking about types of curing methods in this paragraph.
Okay, I am asking you to
Sure.
give me one main idea.
Okay,
What
okay,
is
okay.
the one main idea, Divya? You gave me two options. I'm asking for one.
The point number, first point is the main idea of the
Okay, thank you. Yes, Amit, what is the main idea according to you?
C.
Okay, and then
It should be a C. What are some ways that you know of to read of your hiccups? Ride or read.
okay, so Amit and Nayan, what are your why you have chosen this option?
So in this paragraph, they explain. It is explained that the different ways to get rid of hiccups.
So, in my like how I selected the C point. So, with this reading this paragraph, like writers just he want to like in the first line he given some he describing something that is the hiccups handling a different way of hiccups. Then he said then he giving that there are different way of handling those hiccups, and he coming to the final point key how you are going to be ride off your hiccup. So like I divided in three different part. First part is titling ki discussing something about hiccups. The third one is giving some example ki this is a different way of handling, and the third part coming to his points ki actually points ki he want to know ki how other people handle the hiccups. So that's
Okay,
why I
great,
selected say.
great. So see, you three have different perspectives, and you three have like different ideas behind looking for the main idea. Got it?
yeah.
Yes.
Great. Okay. And what are your ideas, both of you, Nayan and Divya?
Yeah, they are discussing about different cost from the ages, and they're mentioning like different values for the tickets. So the idea is they pointing out it is become expensive than earlier, like earlier years.
Great, 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 great. So now you understood how there'll be so many ideas given in the one paragraph, and you have to look for the main idea.
Yes.
Yes.
Now again we have example. So we have two more examples. No, this
Okay.
is only one. Two more examples we have. Please solve this two as well.
Yeah.
So for first question, for me answer is Luca and chicken.
For me
So
also same.
and in this paragraph they continuously talking about the Luca and how Luca is afraid of chickens, and the story about the Luca and the chickens.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. For me also it is the same. Even though they have explained about grandpa's farm, but still they stressed about Luca and chicks and his fear about the chickens and likes.
Yes.
So it's about the story is mostly about Luca and chickens. How about you,
Yes.
Amit?
Yeah, because I like in the last sentence when he concluding his idea, the writer he feels very grown up. Like he used that adverb very. So, like in my like he addressing on the growth of Luca with the chicken, like friendship between Luca and the chicken. So yeah, it's like I also go with the same Luca and the chickens for first one.
Okay. And for the second point,
For second, for me answer is the chicken said, mm,
cluck, cluck, cluck.
cluck. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah, for me also same, because other two options are not narrated in the story, whatever given in the
Mm-hmm.
above. Luca drew a picture of the farm. I mean, it is not mentioned. Also, Luca helped pick the vegetables. No, he didn't help to pick the vegetables. It is shown like he helped to feed the chickens. So the obviously the left out is the third one. It made the piece, according to me,
Yes.
the third one.
So what is making story more interesting? So the cluck 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 is more interesting and funny.
Yes.
For me, like again, I the second line, second last line. Luca still does not like the chicken much, but he is not afraid of them now. So here, little bit I confusing. Key is the writer is trying, like writer is writing once the Luca is grow enough. I'm going in that direction. So now Luca, after like he just like he grow some, but he's uh, reviewing his the childhood experience, ki what happening that time, and now he's not afraid of them. So for that, I'm going with the Luca drew a picture of the farm. So that is from my side.
Okay.
Yeah, Moita, B, I think we three all done. You can also point out there if you have something.
Okay, all are convinced. All are convinced.
So
Yeah.
the last one, the cluck cluck is. I do not think is something new. Ki we know ki how the chicken can a voice and it's pointing to the voice. कि क्लक 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 वो बोलते हैं तो वी ऑलरेडी नो देन व्हाई दे लाइक राइटर इस चीज को बताने के लिए ही विल गिव सम सो अब द दो सेकंड ऑप्शन का था ना तो देयर आई एम जस्ट डिसएग्रीइंग दैट वन
So, Mohito, can you
Second.
clarify on the second point, first answer, which Amit has chosen? Luca drew a picture of the farm. So, what he's saying is correlating with it.
How do I asked you three to discuss with each other. Ask Amit.
Yeah,
Okay.
so for me, Luca drew a picture of the farm is not more interesting. It is interesting, but if I will check the other two options, I will choose the third one because this is more interesting. This sentence will make this small piece of information is making this story more interesting.
okay just
Okay,
can me
great.
Harshita just Mohita just correct me कि the line where the writer written Luca still does not like the chicken much but he's not afraid of them now. So it seems like the writer is writing, explaining about the Luca after some years. Like Luca live with the grandpa at
Yes,
the
everything.
childhood.
Yeah, this is a past experience.
So he explaining the past experience. So
Yes.
I'm relating this one key writer. He's pointing to key what the Luca done in the live food now because that their experience and all those things. He's again viewing his the past experience like he's sitting in something where and he memorizing those story and there from that past story he's able to picturize that farm. Agar that story is not happen then he's not able to picture this all the overview. So
Okay,
due
I
to
agree
that,
with your I agree with your viewpoint as well. Yes. Divya, do you have any other point?
No.
Nayan, you too? Clear?
Yes.
Great. Now, before we start with this, I want you to write a little paragraph on how you will be conveying your main idea in the story by using different ideas. You have seen two, three examples. Now you must be aware of how you are to create it, right? Yes or no? Please answer.
So, can you just, Mohita, you saying us to write a story and
No, not a story. Completed just a paragraph, 3-4 lines paragraph where you will be where you will be conveying your main idea along with the other general ideas. How strongly you will be conveying that.
so on which point you were talking, like you the example, or
It
we have?
can be your choice.
Okay.
Choose your topics on choose your topics on your own.
Okay.
I've written, we have visited to the Mangalore last week. It was raining throughout our stay in Mangalore and could not explore the more places due to the continuous outpour. However, we enjoyed the hot food at the home in the chilled weather.
We have completed till here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now the rest of the module is about the language comprehension. This we will do tomorrow, and we will most probably complete this module as well. It has 6 topics. One is already covered. Yeah, we most probably we will cover this module tomorrow also. But yes, there'll be a little homework for you tomorrow that you need to go through with some of the vocabulary words which you will experience in this module tomorrow. We will first discuss those words and then try to make at least 2 or 3 sentences out of those words. Okay.
So which word you were that those are in the module itself, or we have to figure out some?
So those are in the module itself.
Okay.
Okay. Some of I will give you if there I found that there is still need. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So Amit and Nayan, I request both of you to please go through with the old videos. And Divya, today we will cover only this much. And if
Okay.
you have time, you can also go to the LMS and check with the recordings if it is available or not.
Okay. Yes.
Great. Thank you so much, three of you,
Thank
to join. Bye bye. Take care. See you
Thank you,
tomorrow
ma'am.
at the same time.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.